I'm Miss Sanchez, and I will be your Comm Apps teacher, or otherwise known as Speech and Maps. So I'm going into my forever fifth year of teaching. I am a Northside alumna, and San Antonio is my hometown. I've graduated from three universities: University of Arlington, University of Texas at Arlington, and St. Mary's. And I look forward to this because this year, it's the first year I'll be teaching at the middle school. I taught this at high school level in my other life. A few of my favorite things. I'm especially fond of musicals. Not all musicals. I can't take cats. Anyway, so this is about me. Some of the things I do like to do is genealogy research, and it's interesting to find out about my ancestors, about the people who helped settle San Antonio. And I also like to read and do crafts and spend time with my puppy dog, but he's big. So this is my family. These are my parents, my mom and dad. This is my brother and his daughters. This is his dog, Maddie. She's the reason we love pugs. And right here is the back of Snoopy running away for some reason. This is my son. He is a history buff, and he likes to do Texas Revolution reenactments. This is Maddie again. These are my parents and my son. We went to Paris one over a winter break, and it was really cold. It was like in the 30s and windy. And this is me in front of the Apple Store at the Louvre. And I one of my goals in life is every city I visit is to take a selfie in front of an Apple Store. I know it's weird, but that's what I want to do. And then we have Snoopy. Snoopy through the year. We thought he was one big boy because he could stand on that step. This is when we first got him. And this is my brother holding Snoopy and Maddie. And here's Snoopy and here's Maddie. And one day, after it had rained a lot, Snoopy ate some mushrooms, and he got a stomach ache. And we had to take him to the doctor because he was just moaning and wouldn't move, and he just wasn't himself. So he wanted the message to all dogs is don't eat backyard mushrooms or you will go to the vet ER. Hashtag tummy ache. And the reason he's got that look on his face is because, he's not feeling well, and I was making fun of him for doing that. This is the revised bell schedule for now. Whenever we do go back in person, I'm not sure how much of this will change, but this is our schedule. This is a year at a glance. The syllabus, I can't link things, but we'll just go over it, and I'll put some other resources in Schoology. So this is a course description, and this is what the Texas Education Agency says about communication applications. Basically, you're learning how to be and improving your speaking ability and your skills. Communication is the foundation of a lot of the stuff that we do, that and reading and writing. It's all tied. But with technology changing and the way we communicate with people in other parts of the world, we need to be aware of how we're talking, how we're sitting or standing. So it's all those nonverbal communication skills that we're going to practice. And you're also going to create a digital portfolio. So you're responsible for coming to class and logging in, and follow the classroom norms, check your grades. Attendance is not negotiable. You can't have more than 8. So daily attendance plus passing grades equals high school credit. So you got the supplies that you need here, the agenda, the student planner that the school gave you. And you can bring your own device charged and ready, because there are times that you will listen to a speech and then or do work online, because you've got your digital portfolio to work on, and then a pouch that contains a pencil, scissors, glue, highlighter. I'm because of this whole COVID situation, I'm not going to have things to lend out and you can't let other people borrow your things. So be prepared. Be ready to have your own things. Grading policy, of course, most of it's going to be from presentations in your digital portfolio. So summative is going to be 60%. Formative are those daily assignments that are 40. Here is the Zoom information for 6th and 7th period. It is case sensitive. And then another one for Remind. And parents and students, please sign up. Parents, please include your student's name. There's some people who have different last names, or people even within the class have the same last name. So it's good to make that clarification. So here is that high school credit. Only 8 absences allowed before you have to go into attendance recovery. So if you have 10 absences, and you could have 100 average for the semester, you won't get that credit. In high school, they only allow 18 absences for a whole school year, but they divide it by the semester. So this first semester, it's 8 absences. The second semester, it's 10. So that adds up to 18. But Comm is a semester credit, so you can only have 8 this semester from August to December. So always be aware of your attendance. Attendance is important, especially since we're virtual. You need to sign into Schoology and get some work done, or get all of your work done so you can get your credit. Logging in is not enough. Now, other classes, and I'm sure you were told by the counselors last year, other classes that you can get high school credit is Algebra 1 Pre-AP, Spanish, Avid, and Art 1. And just like that, you do everything you're supposed to, worry about your attendance, get your work done, do a good job, then you'll have high school credit. How cool is that? And then when you get into high school, you can take classes that give you college credit. So these are the virtual expectations while we're on Zoom. Call me Ms. Sanchez, participate, have your camera on, microphone muted, and stay still. Don't walk around with your computer. Don't walk around the room or do anything. You go into another room where there's a lot of noise, that's going to interrupt our learning. It's going to interrupt our classroom environment, and we don't want that. If people have different ideas or opinions, let them. Don't call them out. Don't tell them it's wrong. Don't tell them that that they're fake. Just respect it. And if you want to speak, just raise your hand. These are my in-person expectations. So appropriate language, throw your trash away, wear your mask. It's going to be a thing all year. Don't talk or whisper, distract others while I'm going over something. Phones should be in your backpack, not under your leg or in your back pocket or upside down on your table, on your desk. Restroom breaks are allowed after the first 10 minutes up to the last 10 minutes. And to be honest, even if it might hurt, you're going to get in trouble. It's better to be honest than not to say the truth and then get in trouble for not being honest and then for doing something you shouldn't have done. It's a big mess. People make mistakes. We don't laugh. We don't like people laughing at us. You can't bring snacks. You can bring water and be on time. Tardies count. So here's the tutoring schedule, and it will be virtual for now. I will have to set up something later, so that way you can just log in there. And then here's some information. Folks has a website. They also have a Twitter account, and the PTA has a Facebook page. Here's information if you need to get a hold of me, and I hope we have a great year. And I will see you Monday.